What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jess. I hope you're doing well. And as you can see, we are doing something a little bit different today. I've always wanted to remake this video I did a long time ago. There's nothing wrong with the video, but the quality just isn't that great and it's way longer than it needs to be. This is a remake of how to make Sims in 5 minutes or less. So the reason why I created this method is because it used to take me way too long to create one Sim, because I would go through every single preset of every single feature on a Sim's face and their body and, you know, just tweak everything. And, you know, it just took too long. Like, it would take me all night to make one Sim. And if it's a female, oh my goodness. Y'all know female Sims are just, you know, you got hair and makeup and accessories and oh my. Female Sims just take too much effort, and honestly, as much fun as I was having, it was just exhausting to spend that much time on one Sim. So one Friday night, I was not bored, but I just wanted to do something different. So I made up a game for myself. I wanted to see if I could make a cute Sim just by randomizing their features a few times, you know, and just see who came out. And the first couple of times I did it, you know, the Sims that came out were not that bad. And after a while, I just started doing that, you know, like instead of opting to, you know, create a Sim, you know, from quote by hand, I would just do the random method and call it a night. And I would make like, you know, 5-6 Sims in a night. But, you know, of course, as time got on and I got better at making Sims and, you know, started acquiring better CC and, you know, more quality CC. And then, of course, I got into sliders and presets. I don't do strictly the random method anymore. I do what I call my modified random method, which is where, like, I do the random method, but then I do some tweaking on the side, you know, as if I were making this Sim from scratch. So, but anyway, basically the random method is we are going to click on every single feature we can click, you know, hair, eyes, nose, jaw, you know, skin tone, everything. We're going to do that 5 times per feature and just see what comes out. And if we like what we get, cool. If we don't, then we can tweak it. Either way, we're not going to spend all night on one Sim. So because I'm on my vanilla machine right now, because my main computer is on the fritz and I'm going to be without it for a few weeks, what I'm going to do is randomize this entire Sim, because that's going to give us different bodies that aren't going to show up in the body section. Because when you press this button, every single feature is going to get randomized anyway, but that's no fun, you know? I mean, that's no work. I mean, you can't claim you made that Sim. So, you know, I'm going to randomize this guy 5 times so I can get a completely different body, you know, different ears, because, you know, there's only like 3 sets of ears in the vanilla game. So I'm not going to randomize that. But also, you know, I like to do this so I can get unique Sims. So, you know, some people like to make Sims and they all look similar because they have a particular Sim style. And, you know, that's great. Like I love being able to just scroll on Tumblr, look at a picture and say, oh, that's so-and-so Sims, without even looking at the Simmer's name. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that. I don't think I have a Sim style like that. And I really love making unique looking Sims. And I like having diversity in my game. Like, you know, I don't want all my skims. I don't want all my Sims to be, you know, like the same body shape. I don't want all my Sims to be the same skin tone. You know, I don't want them all to have the same color hair. You know, like I like variety in my game. So, swapping out the entire Sim keeps me honest in that way, because, you know, if I had to pick things, I'd probably end up picking the same things, because I used to notice when I made Sims, I would pick the same eyes on guys, because there's just certain eye styles I really, really like. So, okay, I'm gonna click 5 times on this so I can get a different dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are certain skin tones I just do not use because they are just unnatural. And this blueberry looking thing is one of them. So let's do it one more time. Okay, cool. All right, okay, this guy has a decent body. I mean, for the sake of this tutorial, I was going to keep the body anyway, but sometimes, you know, I just don't like what I get, so I pick something else, but I like this body. All right, cool. So, this skin tone, to me, I don't think we're going to get anything but a black guy. So what I'm going to do, true, I could have an Indian guy that color, but their skin usually isn't that warm. But we're just going to say this is a black guy. This isn't part of the method, but this is just my thought process when I'm making Sims. So I'm just going to filter the hair on Afro textured. Do this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna start with the forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like doing the forehead because the forehead affects the eyebrows. Speaking of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just made a guy with these eyes last night. I'm going to change the eye color because I just, no. Let's see, we can do brown. Doesn't have to be this dark color. We can do lighter brown. Okay, usually next I would do the ears, but I mean, there's only these options. So, and like I said, when we randomized the entire sim, the ears got randomized as well. So they're technically already done. So, all right. I'm going to get rid of this goatee for a second so we can access his whole face. All right, let's do cheeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has chubby cheeks. Jaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that jaw. Chin. Cool. Then I go back to the nose. Don't ask me why I do things in particular order. I don't know. But some kind of way over the years, I kept doing it this way, and now it's just how I do it. There's no logic in how I do it. You do it however you want, in whatever order you want. This is just the crazy logic that works in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually use this nose a lot, but I don't have that many options in the vanilla game, so we're going to keep it. And do the lips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was one lips. I mean, these lips are fine, and I can, well, okay. Let's keep them for now, and then I'll probably go back and pick something I like. Okay, so once the entire face is done, then go into detail edit mode and, you know, move things around there. So I like to flare the nostrils a little bit, so you go in there and you drag up a little, just a little. They don't have to look like, you know, a bull, just a little bit. I don't like these EA presets where the mouths are always turned up. They look like they're smiling 24/7. So I like to turn down the mouth corners a little bit. I mean, not like so much. I mean, sometimes I'll bring it all the way down there. It just depends on, you know, the look of the sim that I want, but we'll put it about there. Let's give him a little bit more poutier lips. Well, more kissable lips, you know. Let's give him a little something to pucker up with. Another thing I keep an eye out on is the eyes. So I don't know why they do this, but EA thinks they're Pixar, you know, with these smiley lips they give us, and the eyes are always like super open. They look like they're, you know, shocked 24 hours a day. I don't like that. So a lot of times I'll come in here and I'll close the eyes a little bit so they don't look, you know, so shocked all the time. Oh, I like that. I like that. I also like to make sure their nose and mouth are aligned properly with their eyes. It's just something you learn when you learn how to draw. I'm not an artist, I don't draw, but at one time I thought I wanted to learn how to draw. And so I watched 3 lessons online, and I learned that the nose should align with the corner of the eyes. So like the furthest part of your nostrils should align with the corner of your eye. See that? And then the mouth corners should align with the pupils. It's not like an exact science, you know, sometimes it might, you know, go a little bit less or maybe slightly more, but that's typically how your face is set up. And then vertically, your nose should line up with the bottom of your ears. So this guy's face is nicely aligned. I want different eyebrows now. He looks surprised, but I kind of like it. So once you're done tweaking your person's face, then, you know, do whatever you need to do. Put your beard on, you know, go through your skin details, you know, do their makeup and everything. But this is pretty much the sim that we have, and we made him in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna quickly find, something. Ooh. I just love how beards, how facial hair can completely change your guy's look. Like, completely. It's amazing. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. It's amazing what beards can do. And for that reason, I have a hard time making clean shaven guys. Every blue moon I do, but I just can't resist putting a beard on a guy. What was it? This one I liked? Do I like it better than... Where's the one we got for... Yeah, I like the other one better. Cool. That's our guy. So I would go and I would dress him, you know, make up a name, do the traits, and save him. Usually what I do is, you know, like if I'm going to make another one, I would press cancel and go to reset current household, so I get a brand new, you know, clean slate. But since I do want to keep this guy, but I don't want to, you know, go through the trouble of dressing him in front of you, because that'll just make the video extra long, let's just click another sim. It's probably gonna give us another dude. That's fine. Yeah, that's why I don't like doing that, because, you know, like I want it to be completely random. But okay, so technically this guy is random, but I'm just gonna do the whole thing all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, stop, please. These Sims are so chatty today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Didn't we use these already? Or was that the first time I tried to record this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Let's do another one. EA loves to give us these little chin sims. Once I recognize that, because I didn't always, I can't unsee it now. So I try to make sure all my sims have nice chins. I kind of like this nose, but I'm just gonna get rid of it for the sake of this tutorial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost got back to where we were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't like his face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. So his eyes are already squinty, so I'm not even gonna mess with him. I mean, I could try to, like, you know, we could rotate them, or we can move them around a little bit. You know, maybe make them further apart, or make them bigger or smaller. Get him those nostrils. I think I'm going to turn his nose up. But while we're here, his lips are already turned down a lot, but let's give him some kissable lips. Everybody must have kissable lips. Another thing that I am always aware of that a lot of people don't think about is the Sim's profile. To be honest, a lot of Sims don't look good from the side, you know, because either, you know, it's just very flat, or, you know, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can take their forehead and drag it around, you know, so you can lift the face up, you can bring it down, make, you know, give them a very long face, or give them a long face this way, or you can make it very flat. Now, you know, some Sims, it's appropriate for them to have flat faces, like Melanie. Melanie is half Asian, and, you know, honestly, all her features are Asian because she looks just like Brittany. She has none of Cameron's features except for his dimpled chin and his face shape. But a lot of Asian people have pretty flat faces. Like, you know, their foreheads are flat. They have little noses that are flat. So, you know, Melanie from the side looks a lot like this. But I just like to be aware of how my Sims look from the side. Sometimes, you know, like if their lips are too far in, then I'll take them and I'll, you know, bring them out. Or, you know, bring them in, you know, whatever needs to happen. But I originally turned him around so I can see what I can do with his nose. So let's rotate it up a little bit, see if that looks... I think if I brought his nostrils out a little bit, that might work. No. Yeah. I might like that. That's all I can do with his nostrils. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, this guy, he's cute. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with him. I just like tweaking and tweaking and tweaking until I get a very unique sim. A sim, and what I mean by very unique is a sim that I've never made before, because I don't want to make the same sims over and over and over again. Seeing these beards, man, they just transform the face. Is this what he had? I think I like that one. Well, let's do this one. I don't think I've ever used it before. Okay. And in 5 minutes, 5 more minutes, we have another sim. Very cute. So that's it. That's the random method. That is how I have been making sims for the past 2 years or so, maybe 3 years. You know, I just do my random method and I tweak things I don't like until I get something I like. And that is how I create sims for you guys when I make sims to give away, or, you know, like I do requests. Actually, when I do requests, I tend to do them by hand because those are special. And typically people want things, very particular things. But anyway, I think my goal was to make the video shorter than the last one, but I think I've made it just as long because I can't stop running my mouth. But that's the method. I hope you like it. Let me know if you use it or if you do something like that in your own process. And I will see you guys soon. Hopefully. I'm not going to have my computer for a few weeks, so I'm not going to have any story content, but I'll see what kind of videos I can make in the vanilla game. So have a good evening, a good day, and take care of yourselves and stay safe. Bye.